on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Good, set. On anyone, yeah? No touch.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19! Let's go! And he will score!
Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Zach Bond working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Great, set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Great, set.
He'll try to run. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Delta, set. Alpha. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's 3rd and 2. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's pick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. 59 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Bronco 80.
Try to run it to the right on this jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Go Silver, ready?
Third and long for Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th downs.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 33, here's second and 8.
18. Get up. Panther Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 43, here's second down and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
48-yard line. Brings up third down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Let's go.
He'll drop the throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. To throw. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7 yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
And it's 4th down.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
It's 2nd and inches.
Pass, ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Get it?
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Deputy, get the
line.
wolf. Go!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.